Hi, this is Angie from the library, and today we're going to show you some new adult books and other items that are coming out this week on the shelves. So first up, we have some audiobooks. This one is David Sedaris, The Best of Me. This includes excerpts from his other items, from his other books, and it also is read by the author himself. And the next audiobook we have is Welcome to the United States of Anxiety by Jen Lancaster, who has written a lot of comedic books, and the audiobook is also read by her as well. For fiction books, we have coming up in the Jack Ryan series, Shadow of the Dragon, and let's see what this one is about. A missing Chinese scientist, unexplained noises emanating from under the Arctic ice, and a possible mole in American intelligence are just some of the problems that plague President Jack Ryan in the latest entry in Tom Clancy's #1 New York Times best-selling series. This is number 20 in the Jack Ryan series. And we have a historical fiction book coming up, Fragments of Light by Michelle Phoenix. And let's see what this one's about. An impossible decision in the chaos of D-Day, ripples that cascade 75 years into the present, and two lives transformed by the tenuous resolve to reach out of the darkness toward fragments of light. That one sounds interesting. So if you like historical fiction, that might be a good one to check out. Now we have coming up nonfiction. America's Marine Sanctuaries, a photographic exploration. And wow, that is a very nice photo. So this one looks like it's going to have lots of good photos in it. So if you're interested in looking at some sea life photos, this one looks like a good one. And then here we have from America's Test Kitchen, the complete plant-based cookbook. So 500 recipes in there. And now we have Stop Walking on Eggshells. That is the 3rd edition. Taking your life back when someone you care about has borderline personality disorder. And now coming up, we have a poetry book by Kwame Alexander, Light for the World to See, 8,000 Words on Race and Hope. And let's see what it looks like in here. So a poetry book, and hey, it looks like there's actually a lot of graphical elements to this. So if this is so that would be something to see if you want some words on race and hope, and looks like a good book, good thoughtful book. Coming up, we have Julia Child. People who love to eat are always the best people in other wisdom. So if you want to have some fun and hang out with Julia Child in your kitchen, you can pick up this book. Next, we have large print. And for large print, we have the Apple Cider Slaying, a cider shop mystery. So it is the first book in that series. So this one looks like a really good cozy mystery to read. Also for large print, we have a Western book, Hot Lead, Cold Justice. And then also for large print, we have Karen Kingsbury, Truly, Madly, Deeply. It's part of the Baxter Family series. For large print nonfiction, we have Countdown 1945, The Extraordinary Story of the Atomic Bomb and the 116 Days That Changed the World by Chris Wallace. And our last but not least item, and is also large print nonfiction, Saving Freedom by Joe Scarborough, Truman, the Cold War, and the Fight for Western Civilization. So these are just some of the new books that are coming out this week. You can feel free to put a hold on them. And we will be back next week with some more items for you.